What's the team? Oh, every damn time. Yo.
Are you okay?
Huh?
Are you okay?
Nah, fam. Nah, I'm
That
not.
was the saddest yo I've ever heard in my life, yo.
Whoa.
Oh.
Do you know what it is? Yeah, I was just about. Do you know what? I don't even know what's wrong with this MacBook, or maybe it's because I've got Football Manager in the background. Yeah, but every time, yeah, I seem to want to click the live button. Yeah,
Yeah.
it just delays, bro. And that's why I was like, what's gonna happen? That's what, yeah. And then when I went to then go and click the freaking intro, it's just there, isn't it? It's like, but yo, what's everyone saying though? What's everyone saying? Yo,
We're here.
Good man.
I'm here. What are you saying?
I'm alive, innit? I'm alive, healthy, enjoying football from other teams. You know what I mean? So I can't complain. You get me? Other teams know how to play football better than my team, but we move, innit? Yannicka, what are you saying though? Glowing, looking nice, looking sweet. I tried to shoot my shot off air, yeah, but certain man them, obviously, we caught it, but it's alright. We move. Big up Sentiment FC. Big up, bro. Big up, big up. But Yannicka, what are you saying, man? What are you telling me?
It's on mute.
Babes.
Sorry. Yeah, I'm not at work today, so thankfully I'm at home chilling. Good mood. I was actually going to come in and say you look nice today, but then you ruined it. So
What, me?
How did he ruin it?
How did I ruin it?
like he started saying that I was glowing, innit?
You are, that's not
You're
ruining
glowing,
it.
that's
Ruining
the thing,
it.
though.
Yeah.
You're ruining it. No, but big up,
Ruining
though. Obviously, it's the weight loss, isn't it? Man's dropped what 20 kg now, you know. It's kind of mad.
Come on, G. Come on.
Yeah, dropped 20 kg now. So, like, my clothes are looking baggy now. Like, you get me? Like, man, chat this on and it's just baggy and thing. And I was like, yeah.
Yes.
Here's what it's here's what it is, man. Yo, Ryan, my guy, what are you saying, bro? What are you saying?
Yeah, man, good, bro. Just, Liverpool won a game for once in it in the league, so I was like buzzing last night in it. So
Oh
yeah,
shit,
man.
you lot won in the week. I even forgot, you know. You know them times where you lot man just
Yeah.
lose. Like when you win, like
Lose, just keep forgetting in it. But like,
who did you win against?
yeah,
Was it
man.
like Fulham or something? Or Burnley?
Wolves away.
Oh yeah, really.
1-0.
What's his name?
Jota.
Connor. Is it Connor Cody knocked out?
The Patricio, the keeper.
Yeah, knocked him out,
Yeah.
bro. Proper knockout blow, but
I haven't seen a replay of that, to be fair. Like,
Oh, they
Bro,
want to show replays for that, though.
yeah, Sky Sports were proper. Was it Sky? Do you know what? It's mad. I said
was
because I was
Sky
actually
Sports.
watching the game, innit? Yeah, I was actually watching it, and I
Yeah.
said I didn't clock that. Yeah, Sky Sports had that on repeat, and that's where they posted it on their freaking Instagram as well.
Did they?
What did they?
Yeah, I think they did. Well, someone posted it on Instagram. I think it was Sky Sports. Yeah.
I ain't even seen it back, to be honest.
I hope not, because you've had injuries. You're not supposed to really show replays like that. There's a bit.
Yeah, not something like that.
All right, let me not say that before I get cancelled on my YouTube.
Allegedly,
allegedly, there was someone though. But wow, what did you think of the game then, Ryan? Though.
No, I just thought it was a bit boring, to be honest. Like, we weren't amazing. Like, the game probably deserved a draw, to be honest. But like, we just got a goal in it. They should have had a penalty, to be fair, in the first few minutes when Alisson dropped the catch. But like, to be fair, like, they didn't really do much either. Like, Jan's favourite footballer, Adama Traore, was bad. He was terrible. He was awful, man.
He is terrible.
But now, he is terrible to be fair, but like
He's
I don't
so
get the hype
dumb.
around him.
The way it is,
I
it's because
genuinely don't
he
get
can beat like 5-6 players, but again, end products. If you can't do end products, then you're just any other guy.
That's
That's what it
because
is.
he's a
He's
fake
genuinely the
footballer.
definition of a pace and power merchant. He's genuinely the pure definition for that.
But do you know what? He's an athlete, like athletically.
He's a great athlete. He's an
but
amazing
he isn't
athlete.
a footballer. He's not a footballer. That's the difference. He could be a rugby player. I feel like he could be a rugby player.
I think he'd be a good rugby player, to be fair.
Yeah, he's not a footballer.
You man turns to change his sport.
I think he should.
Basically,
Yeah, Yancy doesn't go to many footballers like that, so she does really dislike him. To be
No,
fair.
but then you see with Yanni, I don't know if she's credible like that because she be overhyping certain man. You get me?
No.
Gabby Jesus. Gabby Jesus.
Gabby. I hate when they say Gabby. There's only one Gabby.
Gabby, man.
He's not as
Yeah,
bad as you think he is. Do I
He
rate him
definitely is.
that highly? No. But he's not as bad as everyone makes out in it.
You were going in on him the other week.
Yeah, because he pissed me off.
What did he do to piss you off?
Like, I did. Like,
That penalty,
derby,
didn't he?
that derby was tragic.
Oh, listen, it was written. That was written. That was
Yeah, it
written.
was always going to happen. I knew it was either
Yeah.
going to be him or Martial that had a disaster class because it was bound to happen. But it had to be Gab.
Obviously, the gods are with us, innit? But that game was dead anyway. Like I think we got lucky with that, but
Yeah, I don't think you got lucky that game.
No, we deserved it, man.
I
We
think,
deserved
Yeah,
it.
you deserved it.
I think you turned up for a draw, but we gave you the win in the first. No, I'm not saying
Listen,
no
I
draw.
take my. I
I'm
take
Take
it
away
back.
now.
You
No
didn't give us
no draw.
nothing.
I'm saying
He
that once
outplayed
you
you.
went 1-0 up,
Yeah.
you went for it. So I'm not saying you didn't deserve to win because you did deserve to win that game. What I'm saying is, if that game is 0-0, do you go for it the way you did? I'm not sure. I think you would have probably settled for a draw, but because you were 1-0 up at the start of the game, you could go for it then, and your performance was reflected in that. You know, you played better than you played in other games where you aren't 1-0 up, if you know what I mean. So that's what I mean by that. I don't mean that you deserve to win because you definitely did, and you played better than us. So
Who did you lot play on the weekend? Because I swear Gabby scored, didn't he?
Fulham,
Was
mate.
it Fulham? Did he score? I'm sure he did, didn't he?
Yeah, he did. We did the watch along, didn't we? And it was
good
devastating
goal.
when he scored, didn't it? Like,
Yeah, but he didn't
took about
play
10 years to
striker.
score it as well.
He played on the left wing, which is where he's better. But
See what
it
I'm
was
saying?
Aguero up front.
Cupcake and sugar plum, you know. Rah.
Nah, she's flour. She's flour. She's not.
I hate
flour
that.
now.
That is just so dead, like some cake.
What do you want me to call you instead then?
Flower.
I don't
you
like
know?
flowers. You see, You have flour.
Man said she's flower. Not even like little sunflower, daisy. You get me daffodils and thing. Man said flower.
Yeah, but what does she want? Like, what more does she want? innit?
Anything but flour.
Anything but flower.
Is
Cool.
better.
Give me
Colour
some
your-
ideas. Give me.
Colour Jollof.
No, definitely not jollof. I don't like jollof.
Oh, honestly,
Yeah, nah.
You are definitely a Man City fan, 100%.
yeah. How can you not?
Yeah, I like my sister's husband is Ghanaian, and that.
Yeah.
Ghanaian jollof is dead. Listen.
And I've had.
Hey, don't listen to that guy.
No. Ghanaian jollof is dead, and even
No,
you
no,
know
no.
it's
Shut up, man. Shut up, man.
the
Shut up.
best jollof you've had, yeah. is
Shut up,
Nigerian
you're a liar.
jollof. Don't even try it.
As well.
Shut up, man.
I've had both because my friends are Nigerian, innit? I've got a lot of Nigerian friends.
Yeah.
So it's one of them things. I remember the only time I really remember eating jollof rice was when I got drugged on a night out and I came back and I was eating it. And it tasted nice that time, but I don't know if it's because I was on something or whether it
Listen,
was.
you see, you Ghanaians, yeah, your jollof rice is dead. You get
Why
me?
are you lying to yourself? Don't come and start that
Like, this
nonsense.
how bad it is, yeah. Like quick fact about me, yeah.
Uh-huh.
So obviously, I'm a chef, innit? If you
Oh, yeah.
no, wait. Listen, if you go on Instagram now, yeah, and type in Manny's Kitchen, I had a page before, innit? I've got 2 pictures there, and you actually see my face on my logo, innit?
Yeah.
So obviously, I used to do food and stuff, yeah.
Yeah.
But obviously, my BM, yeah, she's Ghanaian, innit? And her family loved it when I made jollof. Like, them ones, like, come make jollof for us. Come make jollof for us because the Nigerian jollof is different jollof.
It is
No,
different.
no. They liked your jollof solely. Your jollof does not speak for your whole country. Don't come and
My
start.
jollof speaks for my country
because you're doing kitchen on Instagram. You come to tell us that your jollof is better. Get that guy here.
I tap into
Get that guy here, bro.
I tap into my roots.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. So when I make jollof, you get me. Is that what? Thing when I'm making jollof, yeah?
So because your jollof is good, it speaks for your whole country.
Yeah.
You're a liar.
I'm representing. You're
representing who? You're representing yourself. Don't come and speak for your people, bro.
Your jollof come out looking orange, blood. How is it jollof if it's orange?
That's such a lie. Your jollof is orange.
Nah.
Your
jollof is orange, yeah, and I'll be seeing fat chunks of tomato. Why did tomato not grinded up, bro? Why did tomato not cooked? Fat chunks of tomato.
You know what? Yeah, you're the only gonna social. You're the only gonna social of cooking, bro. That's who you are.
You're the Steve Bruce of cooking, blood.
Liar.
What you say?
I'm the Silas Ferguson, bro.
Shut up. You ain't nothing.
You shut up.
But yeah, no, big up all the jollofs around the world except Ghanaian jollof. But
look at this guy, bro.
I'm joking.
Do you know what? Do you know what? We're not having Ghanaian slander on here, innit? Not having.
Big up, Ghanaian.
Why?
Because my family are Ghanaian, isn't it?
Oh, is it?
Not me, like what my nephews, all of that. So loads of cousins. I do have Nigerian family too, actually. Now
you were telling her that she was shining and that. Are you gonna argue with her?
I'm marrying African.
No, because obviously, like she brought out family, innit? This time, bruv, my daughter's half Ghanaian anyway. You get me? So I'm just saying. Even my daughter knows daddy's jollof the best jollof.
Ghanaian jollof.
Daddy, can you make jollof, please? Can I have jollof rice? So you know.
What if she makes it in a Ghanaian way, and that's the way she likes it?
No, but I've taught her to. She's a chef. She takes after me when it comes to food. And anyways, moving on to yeah, she rattled me with that one. It's nice. Manny's making remix Niger jollof with hints of Ghanaian. Kwasia. What is it? Is it this? Is it this called Kwasia? Kwasia. Yeah.
Tell you what you're Kwasia. Means you're an idiot, mate.
I've even lost my train of thought. What was I going to talk? I've even lost.
I mean, we're talking about this is a football show, innit? But we're talking about jollof. I'm happy to talk about food. Personally, I love food, innit? So.
I don't mind. You know what? Yeah, I'm on this keto diet. Yeah, and sometimes it is tough. It is tough.
That's what my sister tells me to go on that diet.
Well, you know,
what does that entail?
It's literally just eating protein. Well, I eat 1 meal a day. So the way I eat my 1 meal a day. In the morning, I exercise, innit? So I burn for my workout on average about 1,000 calories, innit?
Okay.
I'll do that, and then my window don't open till about 1:30, innit? So 1:32, depending on what time I'm at work, innit? So I'll take like I've got this shake thing, innit? It's like a meal replacement shake, but it's not like protein or anything. It's just vegetables, innit? Basically grinded up vegetables, innit? Which is about 60 calories. I have that, and then I have my dinner, and then I have like chicken, steak, fish, and that's it. No carbs. Yeah. And it's deadly. But I've been doing it. I've done it before, so my weight's always gone up and down, innit? And in about 3 months, I went from. I was basically 67 kg, innit? 65, 67 kg, and then in 60 days, I've lost 20 kg.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. That's incredible. Must say.
Yeah. Big up, man. Big up.
Yeah.
So what is this? Just a protein thing and 1 meal, yeah?
Yeah, so the replacement shake, and then a protein meal in it, and that's it.
Okay.
Do you know what's mad? I've got the keto flu, yeah, and I thought I had corona, and I went to get myself tested and everything. Yeah, I went to get myself tested. Obviously, it come back negative, and it was after it came back negative. I was like, oh, wow, it might just be the keto flu because you literally get flu-like symptoms when you don't eat carbs. Like your body, like it's about to shut down because it wants what it's always had, innit? What's man said? Man said, can you explain that to us in the Ghanaian? Wow.
Explain what?
Listen, I'm not. Do I look Ghanaian? Everyone tells me I look Ghanaian. I don't know.
If he's Ghanaian, he'll understand this weird Jimmy thought. Move on, bro. Manny, continue, bro. Continue.
To be fair, you don't look Nigerian. Like I wouldn't have guessed Nigerian.
He's not Ghanaian. He doesn't look Ghanaian either, though. I don't know where he looks.
Yeah, you look Ghanaian, definitely, Kojo.
Oh yeah, I'm 100%. No, it's facts. It's facts.
You know
It's
what,
as
yeah?
Ghanaian as they come, bro.
He said she's Ghanaian, but she
Plus,
said
his name's
definitely.
Kojo, man. Come on now.
Yeah, I look as
Kojo's
Ghanaian
funny.
as they come, bro. I walk down the street and people that I've never met him before in my life will be like, "Oh, Michael, how are you?" I'm like, what? Or if it's some person I don't know in general, they'll start speaking the language to me. I'm just like, bruv. Yeah, to be fair.
You speak Twi?
Yeah, I can, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Gracias, simple.
I only know how to say, I love you, you're an idiot, mate, and hello, how are you, I think.
How do you say I love you again? I forgot.
Oh,
That is not even flipping.
Medowo.
or something like that.
Medowo.
What?
It's the simpler version.
Medowo.
Oh,
Yeah.
Medowo.
Yeah, simpler version of Medowo. Yeah.
But anyways, food, Ghanaian country, football. That's it. That's what this show is about. Football. Yes. So I'm sure you man have heard about about Kojo's manager, innit? Kojo's
Stop
manager,
calling him a manager, man.
Mr. As Kojo would say, Mr. Sir Ole Gunnar Solskjaer.
How dare you?
What, is Kojo Oli in?
No,
Bro.
don't listen to this guy. Don't listen to this guy. Don't listen to
Big
this
up
guy.
Malcolm, man.
Did you see the way he said no? He was so offended.
Wow, better Ghanaians, yeah, mad. But yeah, man. Like Jan said, when was it? I think it was last week. Wow. Or what did he say? Pet magic. Pet magic.
Pet masterclass, isn't it?
Pet masterclass.
You know
that's
what?
it.
It's funny because after that game, I was on the watch. Well, I was on the watch along during the game, and I said, "I bet Ollie gets a new contract now," and everyone was like, "Nah, I'm gonna get that over that." And then that's what the rumors are. Whether he gets it or not, maybe they're waiting to see what happens this week, because this week would determine whether you're in every competition. Do you know what I mean, or you're not. So we'll see.
Sure.
Nah, do you know what? Yeah, I've deeped it. I think we'll finish in the top 4. I think even if we get like, I think we're gonna get knocked out of the Europa. I think that one has got it all written all over it, because we played against the AC Milan that were missing 6 first-team players. Which is a mazza. And I remember when we played Leipzig, we first played Leipzig, they had players missing. But when they got all their players back, they didn't even play the striker and they finished us. So I'm thinking, what would AC Milan do to us when they get their striker, when they get like, do you know what I mean? A striker.
You know what though? Your away form is good. That's one thing on your side. I think if you're
it's a neutral ground though, ain't it?
No,
we can go into Italy, innit? Yeah.
Yeah, so we're fine in that regard.
Yeah, but even then, it's Zlatan. I don't know. It's like Zlatan's one of them guys that when he walks onto the pitch, like he just commands. He just puts fear into you. Do you know what I mean? He commands respect. Like I can't remember who said they've seen him at a game. Yeah, when he walked out the tunnel, my man just looked like a giant. He just looked like he was ready to. He owned the place. Do you know what I mean? And I don't know. Yeah, with I want us to win in it, but I don't know if like I can trust. But then I don't know. Everybody against Latin, I'm okay there. It's just against Maguire, isn't it? I just don't know. Because like
Maguire might actually suit it a little bit just because of the physical battle. That's the only way.
And the pace.
And the pace. Because Zlatan's intelligent as hell. He'll still find a way to move past to a score. So it's all about.
I'll be saying this as well, isn't it?
Him, Rafael Leao is another issue as well. Zlatan doesn't have to run much in that AC Milan team. He's got people that do the running for him, going behind or maybe down the wave to find him. So when it comes to players like Leao and their creative players, Kessie's getting in with the goals this year. A lot of them are penalties, but he's getting goals regardless. They're dangerous. They're dangerous. And now they're getting players back. If you slack, there's a reason why they're second in the league and they're looking much better than have been in the last 10 years. They look a lot more comfortable with the squad now. So and Zlatan's their talisman. So if
he's been a revelation to them. 39 years of age, and he's just come out of retirement as well after 6 years, I think it is, or is it?
Was it
6 or 5 years?
No, it was less than that, wasn't it?
Is it less? Oh, it must be 5 or 4 years then. But I know it's definitely more than like 3 years that he's When was his
I'm not
last?
sure.
When was the? When
What was his last
was
what?
this 2 Euros ago, innit? He retired. It wasn't. He wasn't in the last Euros, so it was the Euros before. So okay,
Yeah, but
so
he's back. He's back now, isn't it? He's back in the Sweden team. So.
Yeah, so it's 4 years. Oh wait, 5 years because It's been Euro's meant to be this year, so it's been 5 years, isn't it?
Yeah.
Since he retired at the age of 39. He's come out of retirement to lead his country. Like he's something else, isn't it? And the fact that we're gonna play against him on Thursday, I'm just shook in it because he's just one of them players that he's one of them cold strikers that he can bang it from anywhere and it's going in. Like he could just do something out of nothing. He cannot like there's times where he played under Rossi and he'll be gone the whole game, but then he'll just have a moment of magic and it's done. He's that type of player. Do you know what I mean? He's that type of player.
Did you want him to leave at the time? Were you
No,
happy
but
when he
I
left?
understand why he left in it because obviously I think the only reason why he left was because we brought Lukaku in, but I think him and Lukaku were probably meant to share that. Do you know what I mean? I don't think Lukaku was meant to be the outright like starting striker, innit? But then he got injured, innit? Zlatan got injured, and it was like, okay, it's Lukaku and no one, innit? And Lukaku's first season was decent. I think he got, was it 22 goal contributions?
20 odd, I think.
Yeah,
20 odd goals, I think he got.
Yeah, do you know what I mean? So his first season was really good, innit? So when Zlatan then came back from injury, it was more like, okay, you can't really bench a man that's scoring. How are you getting into the team? And then when Zlatan did come into the team, he didn't really look like his old self, innit? But I guess he just needed to get into the rhythm of things because if you look at him now, my man's on. He's on fire. I swear he's like top scorer in La Liga, ain't he? Or second top scorer in La Liga. Man said La Liga. Wow.
Serie A. No, I think
He's
been overtaken now because of the injuries. It might be Ronaldo that's top now. It might be.
Might be Ronaldo. I don't know. Oh yeah, he's a goal machine. I forgot he's there.
Before I even come and embarrass myself. Serie A top goal scorers. Yeah, Ronaldo is first. Lukaku
second.
Lukaku second. Muriel's third. Where is Zlatan? He's injured.
Where is Zlatan though? Oh, is he AC Milan's top scorer? I don't know. I know he's top for something. It must be AC. Have I cut out? I've cut out, innit?
Yes.
Oh, he has. Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Sentiment FC says, "Are we sure about top 4? Have you seen the run again?"
Nah, you'll get top 4. You've got top 4.
Yeah, I do. Do you know the reason why I think we'll get top 4 as well is because I think there's mad pressure. When there's mad pressure on Oli, he just seems to get results.
Yeah.
Like for example, the City game we expected to lose, we won. The West Ham game, I expected us to lose or draw. As much as I wanted the 3 points, we won, even though it was from our own goal. Okay. And we could have easily lost that game because, boy, the moment we scored that goal, we were on the ropes. It was something else. We were on the ropes.
It was a dead game, to be honest.
It was a dead game, all in all. But I think once we got the own goal, we were on ropes. Them man were peppering our box. I've never seen Harry Maguire clear so many balls from the box. And bruv, they have some maestros in their team, man. I don't know, like Moyes. That's the second time he's bottled it against us. Obviously, I'm not saying like, oh, I want him to come out and win. I'm happy we got the 3 points, but if he had the team that finished on the pitch, if he had started with that, man, they're walking home with 3 points.
He doesn't start Ben Rama a lot, and I don't get why because he's a baller, man. When I watch him play, when he comes on, he looks good, man. But he always just brings him off the bench, like.
I think he's still in that old school mentality where you have like a player like him who you can bring on for the last 30 minutes of the game, and he's going to change the game. He's going to do something mad. Do you know what I mean? I think that's the mentality he's in, and that's how he sees him. But sometimes, and I get it, there are some players that when you bring them off the bench last 30 minutes, they rip it up. But then when you start them, they're not as good, innit?
Yeah.
But yeah, man, like obviously we won that game. Our next game. We got Leicester, and after Leicester, I think it's Wolves. Wolves are just
you'll beat Wolves.
We'll beat Wolves, innit? So that keeps us there. He's after Wolves. Like, I don't really think we've got difficult games. As much as I say, okay, we're not going to make. I thought we wouldn't make top 4 after getting 6 points against City and West Ham. Yeah, top 4 is a guarantee
I think
for us. Yeah.
even if you did drop quite a few points, I don't think anyone's going to trust Liverpool, West Ham, and all these guys to make all those points up on you, even if you do drop those points. So yeah, you've got top 4 in the bag now. Like, I wouldn't worry if I was. I think you'll get knocked out this week, like you said. I do think Milan will knock you out, but you'll get top 4. Man. I wouldn't worry about that.
Yeah. But yeah, nah. So obviously, Oli gonna social. He's got a contract now. I don't know. Well, it's not even got a contract. There's talks coming out about him getting I think they said a 3-year contract and little 9 mil. You know what I mean? Like
9 mil a year, I heard. Fucking.
Wow.
That's a lot of money.
That's a lot of money for a manager that ain't even won a freaking trophy.
That's
Man ain't won no trophy.
That's a lot of money for Cardiff's worst ever manager.
Bro.
Cardiff's worst
man
ever
got Cardiff
manager.
relegated, and he's coming to. Obviously, I know, like at Manchester United, money's not a problem. Do you know what I mean? Let me add Kojo back. Like, I know, money's not a problem at Manchester United. Do you know what I mean? But like, 9 mil a year.
Yeah.
9 mil a year for Oli Gunnar Solskjaer.
Bro, the way is here. The money doesn't even concern me. I'm not even gonna lie to you. The money doesn't concern me. What concerns me is how long the contract is for. That's number one. And number 2, every time we've given someone a mid-year extension, we fumble bad. Whether it's player or manager, every time we give someone a contract mid-season, it turns to rubbish. Mourinho gave him a contract mid-season, finished second day and back him, turned to rubbish. Signed Sanchez in the middle of the season. What was that? He's more known for piano than performances. Bruv, wait for the guy to get to the end of the season. We've lost 4 semi-finals with this guy, you know. If he goes to this and loses another semi-final, what is he? Okay, that's the answer, exactly. So, me personally, the money don't even concern me. May not have got Pete. If he has to get sacked, May not will pay him. That's as simple as it is. But as for this long contract stuff, I don't like it, bro. It actually makes me mad.
No pets on 20 million a year. That's mad.
Yeah, 20 mil a year.
He deserves it.
He kind of warrants it.
I know he does deserve it.
20 million a year.
I need that in my life.
20 million a year. I'm trying to add the mathematics.
Check the list now. It's Pep's on 20, Jose Mourinho's on 15, is on 10, Jurgen Klopp's on 7.5, and Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's also on 7.5 at the moment. Pellegrini's on 7.
Wait, Ole's on the same contract as Klopp.
Ole and Klopp on the same, and Ole's about to take over.
Yeah, we're doomed.
It's more like he probably won't last the 3 years in it, but it's just an indication of what your board and club are planning, what your club's long-term kind of plan is and vision is, and they see it with Ole, which is it's a bloody big worry if I was a United fan.
But you know what it is though? Because people are saying like he won't last the 3 years, but if he doesn't,
I don't think he will.
You've got to pay that 9 million a year. So if you sack him after the first year, you've got to give him 18 million.
Let me tell you this year, I would pay if I had the 9 million to pay him. I would for him to go. Like I do not want. Oh yeah, it's echoing. I do not want that guy at my club at all, one bit. Like he doesn't. I don't understand. But you know what someone said to me? Yeah, someone said that maybe the Glazers are looking to sell the club, and that's why they're doing all this restructure, setting up this, setting up that. So hopefully, like in 3-4 years, they sell the club. Because I'm even hearing as well that they've sold some of their shares as well. Is that true?
I heard something like that. I heard one of them had sold some shares or something.
No,
I think.
Oh. Mate,
it must be jarring to be a United fan, because it's like you've genuinely got like a good talented squad there that if a good manager got hold of it, you could do bits, but like he could just like if he went at the end of the season and he left you this squad, then you're cool for a new good manager to come in. But it's like, if he's just going to be there for another 3 years, he's just going to destroy this squad, and then it's going to mean an even bigger rebuilding job for a new manager than it should be. Like, if you got rid of him at the end of this season, then that manager doesn't have a big rebuilding job, but he's just going to screw everything. He's going to because he's built a good squad so far, Ollie, on paper, to be fair to him. But he's just going to break that. He's just going to break that apart if he stays for another 3 years, to be honest.
Yeah. And do you know what's mad about it? You've got like Donny van der Beek, rumors coming out saying he's looking to leave the club.
Yeah.
And then you've got probably like, I think a week before that, apparently Bruno Fernandes is hesitating to commit his future to Manchester United, currently on a new contract, 200, I think it was 200k a week or something like that. As he wants to know the plan the club has. Do you know what I mean? The transfer plans, and you can tell because I think Bruno's a bit like, wow, how am I playing with man like McTominay and that on the pitch? Do you know what I mean? Like man in defence that can't even defend properly, except Luke Shaw, who's been exceptional this season. Mate, finally after 6 years, he's pulling his weight, innit? But I just don't know. I don't know the direction we want to go in. Like I've been seeing as well, with the club, they've signed up Hannibal and what's his name? Is it El Nanga, something like that, onto long-term contracts? And I'm thinking, like, why have you signed these men up to these long-term contracts when you got men that are ahead of them that can't even get into the team? Like, how is Hannibal going to get into the team when Donny van der Beek can't even get to the team? Shola's in front of him currently. You sign up El Langa, but then Brandon Williams is in front of my man. So how is he going to get in the team? You got Twanzebe there. Like, do you know what I mean? I don't understand what these men are doing. Like, are they planning? Like, if these men think these guys are going to be the ballers of the future, we're royally fucked. I think that's just what it is. You know, them things there. Like, yeah, we're fucked. But the one thing I do like though is we are being linked to Haaland, and I know Yannicka ain't going to be happy with that.
Now, do you know what? I really want Haaland, but I can't see him at Man City, unfortunately. I don't know where he's going to go. Maybe he has said to Ollie that he'd go, and maybe that's why he's getting a deal. Do you know what I mean? Because that might be part of what he said, it's going to be under Ollie. Because I don't think he comes to Man United for any other reason other than Ollie or a massive transfer fee. I think they're the two things that bring him to Man United. So if Ollie said, come play under me, and he says, okay, for this amount of money, that might be why Ollie's getting a new deal. Do you know what I mean? That could be what it is. But, I don't know. It's up to Haaland.
I don't see the Ollie thing, though.
I think someone like a João Felix, as much as I don't think we'll buy him because he's going to be a lot of money. But he is more Pep than Haaland. But
I think if Pep wants to do that number 9, that false 9 thing.
Yeah, false 9, yeah.
I think Felix will be the perfect player for that.
You would, yeah.
I think
like me personally, I want Haaland because I just love how clinical he is. And I think the thing we're missing from our squad is someone who is that clinical. Obviously, Aguero was that guy. Aguero is not that guy anymore. Aguero is also at the end of his career. Haaland's at the start of his career. So it does make quite a bit of sense in that way. The fact that he is a City fan, so it's nice to see. I know people say he supports Leeds as well, which he does, but, he does love City. So it'd be nice to see him at City. I would like to see him. But at the same time, I just can't see him in this City team. I think it'll be like a Felix that comes in. But I think it just depends who's available as well. Because Felix went for big money to Atletico.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Because his clause was 108 million euros at the time, and I think that's how much they sold Griezmann for. So it's like, okay, we sold Griezmann for this, let's bring him in. And I think that's a good piece of business. But if he's going to leave there, he's not leaving there for at least nothing less than 130. And like, I swear that's what do you call it? like that's almost good. That would be double your transfer fee, your highest paid transfer fee. Because I feel your highest is like 65, ain't it, or something like that?
Yeah. I think it's Ruben. No, it's not Ruben Diaz because we sent someone the other way. I think it's
Is it De Bruyne?
what's his face?
No, De Bruyne was like for 40.
Is it Laporte?
No,
Maybe
I
Laporte?
think it was Laporte. Someone like that.
I think it was Laporte. I think it was him.
Rodri.
So.
Was it Rodri? Might be Rodri.
I don't think Rodri was as much as Laporte from what I remember.
Yeah, one of them anyway. Yeah.
Yeah. So are you literally? Are you guys gonna break your transfer record for him? I think you break it for 70 million euros, and wait till the following season for Haaland.
Yeah.
But then
that's what makes me think that City, like these players, are going to cost big money. So City are either going to have to break it or do what they might do, which is buy someone that we've not really heard of that much, but they become the next player. I don't know. But yeah, it'd be interesting to see what City do, who they go for, to be honest, because I think
but
both
you guys still have Messi coming, don't you?
Huh?
Do you think Messi's still coming?
Nah, don't think so. I think he might have done if the president wasn't voted out or whatever. But I think he'll stay. I can't see him leaving.
Yeah.
You don't? With his contract up this year, you know what I mean, coming to City, being the poster boy for City, the big club, do you know what I mean? Well, the big club you're trying to be. Do you know what I mean?
I don't know. Like I would always take Messi. I think Messi is the best of the world.
Yeah, you would.
So I would take him. I think if he does come, Aguero stays another year, and we probably get someone else that's not Haaland, that's not a Felix. So I don't know. Maybe if Haaland says he's staying another year, then City will wait. Maybe even when they do them deals where it's like, okay, next year you're gonna come. Maybe even something like that. But yeah, it'd be interesting.
But Sentiment FC saying Haaland agent is winning Riola. Top Red fans don't. But listen, we've done mad business with Riola already. What's his name? Lukaku. What's his name?
Was Sanchez?
But no, I don't think Sanchez was. What's his name? Mkhitaryan was Riola. Who else is Riola? Like, come on, man. Like, Riola's our guy. You know what I mean? I think Riola is all about the money. And I think with Riola, from what I hear, with the contracts of these players as well, is the more the better they're doing, the more he gets, and the more commercialized they are, the more money is in his pocket at the end of the day, innit? And I think that's just what he's bothered about. Yeah, Zlatan as well. Zlatan was Riola's agent. Yeah. So we've been doing business with Riola from day dot, bruv. At the end of the day, you go where the money is, innit? And the money is with United, so that's where Riola goes. But I just got a quick question for you, Jan. Yeah? I was listening to a podcast today, and someone was saying basically, City would never be respected as a top club in England to clubs outside of the Prem, and to a degree within the Prem. Because, like, for example, when you lot did the treble, no one cared. Like, literally, no one cared.
Do you know, what?
Yeah.
Do you know what I would say about that? Like, it's interesting because everyone says that, but then every Champions League, the teams that people do not want to draw is always City. Like, it might be City and Liverpool. It might be City and Real Madrid, or City and Barcelona, or City and Bayern. Because I had on a stream that I was on yesterday, there was a PSG fan. And he was saying, City are bottlers in the Champions League, which I thought was interesting because up until last year, they'd not even made a quarterfinal. So I thought that was interesting anyway. But he said that, I think it was the quarterfinal. Yeah, I think something like that. They'd done worse than us up to last year, innit? So I thought that was interesting. But then when it came to actually asking, okay, which teams do you want to avoid? He was like, Man City. So it's like, it's one of them things like, in terms of people caring or not caring, that doesn't concern me. Like, I didn't care that Man United won the treble, like, at the time, but I'm not supposed to. I'm a City fan. I'm not supposed to care. So that sort of stuff, I don't know. But yeah, I think this City squad will get their flowers in years to come. I don't think they're going to get it now because right now everyone's saying, oh, they spent money, they've done this, they've done that. I think when they look back on it, I think people will go, oh, actually, look what City did then. You know what I mean? And I think that's what's going to happen.
Do you know what it is as well? Yeah, with that, like I think, like this kind of hurts in a way, but you see, like in like give it like 5 to 10 years time.
Yeah,
I think you guys could be a respected club and a very big club in the Premier League. Like you are already, but I mean like in terms of history. And the reason why I say that is because
I know what you mean. I
was talking to someone today, and they were like, no, well, in a group chat, innit? And they were like, they've come across a lot of Man City fans lately.
Yeah.
But then there's like a lot of these fans, obviously younger fans, innit?
Yeah.
And I know back then, all of us now, obviously as younger, it was United, Arsenal. And all of a sudden now, it seems to be like all these younger fans are like, Man City.
Yeah.
A few Liverpool. And I think like, give it a few years time, it will be... Yeah, Man City will kind of be on top.
It's already happening. Like I've got friends that support Man United and their kids support City. Like I'm seeing it already, especially in Manchester. Like if you see kids in football kits, 9 times out of 10 it's City. Like these kids are asking their Man United supporting parents, get me a City kit, because at school it's City, whereas when I was in school it was United or Liverpool. So it's one of them things. It's like when people talk about players and they say, oh, this player grew up supporting Liverpool or this player grew up supporting Man United. I struggled to see Man City on TV as a kid, and I was a City fan because we just weren't on TV. We weren't who people wanted to watch. It was always Man United. Every time you turned the TV on, it was David Beckham. That's why I never liked David Beckham, because every time I turned on TV, he was there. And this is the thing, like it's one of them things where when you grow up in that environment, you do tend to support the team, especially foreign people. Because if you're watching the TV and you're watching Spanish football, you're probably going to watch Real Madrid, Barcelona, Atletico Madrid. So you're probably going to support one of them 3 teams. You're not probably going to go and watch Girona and become a Girona fan. You know, it's very unlikely. So I think we're going to see the same. We've already seen like Ferran Torres. He was like, I've been an admirer of Man City since I was a child. If you think about, he's 21.
Yeah.
Years ago, he was 11. Man City won that Premier League. So if you think of it like that, as a child, he was watching Man City lift trophy after trophy growing up. So his opinion on City is very different to like a Zlatan, who when he was growing up, City weren't good, you know. So I think the more that this goes on, the more you're going to see stuff like that. That kid, Gio Reyna at
oh, you told me about him,
yeah, he like his brother was a Man City fan, like because obviously I think he's like 20 or something like that. His brother was a Man City fan, and he basically said that his brother got cancer, and on his deathbed they actually watched that Man City QPR game. And his brother like celebrated that win, and I think he died after that. So Man City have a big place in his heart because it's one of them things where his memories of his brother were Man City. So he loves Man City now, even though he plays for Dortmund. So you get players like that. You wouldn't have got that 20 years ago. That wouldn't have happened. So I think we're going to see it more. We're going to see it from players. We're going to see it from, fans in general. Man City have always been kind of known for having fans. Like this whole city have no fans. We were actually known for having fans when we were shit. That's what we're known for. Like when I went to uni in like 2009, I think it was. No, before that, like college, when I was in college. And everyone I met from London used to say, oh, you support City. Like fair play to you guys because you've supported them through thick and thin. That's what I used to get. I used to almost get praised for being a Man City fan because people were like, God, you support them, and that, you live in Manchester, you support them over United. And I was like, yeah. And we were actually known for that. That's what we were known for. And then now it's like, our City have no fans. And people just run with it. But, I think they did like a survey years ago. And it was like, how many...
You guys did try to buy Twitter followers.
Nah, like... When I like years ago, I think it was, they did like a review and it showed how many people have been how many fans have been going for how long. Yeah. And Man City had the most fans going for the longest amount of time. So on average, our fans have been going for 25 years on average. 2 games.
Loyalty, that.
Yeah, it's mad. It's mad. Like my dad is like much more than that. My dad's like what?
Yeah.
He was born in 1956. He started going at 6 years old. They used to let the kids in the final third. They'd let, in the final 3/4 through the game, they'd let the kids in. Him and his brother used to go. So my dad's been going since he was 6, and like he never stopped. He kind of just went on and off when he didn't have money. But yeah, he's been going since then. So, and we've always had fans. That's why, when people on Twitter are saying things like, oh, you've got no fans and stuff, it's like, if you actually look at the history, you can see that we've always had that. So yeah, I think in the future, it's just gonna, obviously when you get success, your fan base grows. That's inevitable.
But when people say like you don't have fans, I think like your fans are in Manchester.
His father played for Man City. Yeah, Reina. His dad.
Oh, is it?
That's why his brother supported Man City in the first place. Sorry, I didn't mention that. Yeah, his dad's that American player that played for Man City. So they grew up in Manchester, and then they moved. I can't remember who he went to play for, and they moved. I think it was America. I think they went back to America, or they went to America. And he grew up there, but his dad, because his dad had played for City, they supported Man City. So yeah. Sorry, I forgot about that part. I thought that you knew, so I just kind of didn't mention it.
Man said Yannick. Old type light skin Balassi. You that? Who's a light skin Balassi?
Did you say it? Oh no. No, because Abdi said Yannick. So he's saying Yannick.
Yeah. I get it.
I like Balassi too, though. That's
bro,
not
he's a baller, man. I literally don't know why.
He just got injured. He got really bad injuries.
But even then, like with his attributes and technical ability, he should be in that team ahead of Everton side, ahead of Iwobi. Like as
100%.
As slick as Iwobi is with the ball, like Iwobi's close control is amazing, but that's all he's got. Man will give you close control for a day, but then that's it. Nothing.
End product again. Another player with very, very little end product yet again.
Yeah.
That's Arsenal for you, innit? Just for a little dig in there, quick one.
That's a very... Oh yeah, because man played at Arsenal still. How did they say 35 million to? How did they say 35 million to everyone?
I don't know how they did that.
The clubs like Everton and Sheffield United are dumb. I'm just gonna say it as it is. Didn't they pay 50 million for Gylfi Sigurdsson?
Yeah. 45 or something.
How much did they pay for Michael Keane?
That was about 30, I think. I'm not sure.
They have spent quite a bit, Everton.
Jordan Pickford?
Sometimes you have to do that to get players to come to your team in the beginning. Now they've got Ancelotti. I don't think they have to do that anymore.
But make sure it's good players at least. Not Jordan Pickford and Michael Keane.
Yeah, true.
Gylfi Sigurdsson, I quite like him, but he's not 50 million by any standard whatsoever.
Yeah, no.
They got
was it from Swansea or was it Spurs?
No,
Wait,
I think it was Swansea.
Spurs, Swansea, then Everton, innit?
No, he went Swansea, Spurs, Swansea, Everton.
Yeah, remember Swansea,
Swansea, Spurs, Swansea, Everton, yeah.
You're right, yeah. That's a mad thing. 50 million, All right, cool. And then Iwobi was 35. Jesus.
Sentiment saying I thought I was the only one who likes Balassi. Bro, nah, he's a baller, bro. Alex, he was ripping man for fun.
Yeah.
He was ripping man for fun.
He had the physical, along with the tech, he had the physical attributes as well. Like, he was built, man. Like he was proper.
He's just not your traditional
English
English baller, innit? Like, you look at him and you're like, nah, man, he plays, do you know what he reminds me of? He just reminds me of Mandem, yeah? He's sick, he's levels, but when you go cages and stuff, or you play
he's a street baller, innit?
Yeah, he just reminds me of proper street footballer, innit? And I think
I love footballers like that, man.
Yeah. And I think that's people just couldn't maybe I don't know. I want to know why he's not at Everton. I want to know why he's not in that squad. That's what I need to I would like to know.
I swear he was at Middlesbrough
and then he didn't play. So and then I think he's gone somewhere now, hasn't he? I swear.
Was it Middlesbrough?
On
No, I
loan.
don't think he is anyway, you know, Balassi.
I'll have a look.
Maybe not. Don't know. I know that he said that he was fit and there was no reason why he wasn't playing. Like, I don't know. It happens with footballers though, doesn't it? Because
Yeah,
it's like
he's on loan
Oh
at
yeah,
Middlesbrough.
he's on loan at Middlesbrough. Wow, how the mighty have fallen. Damn,
yeah,
the whole Middlesbrough.
what's
Are
going
they still in the Championship or are they in League One?
Championship, I think.
Championship, where they're fighting relegation and thing.
I don't know, probably.
I hope they don't come back up. Their record against Man City is good.
They beat you 8-1 once, didn't they?
Yeah.
Middlesbrough.
Say the
Remember
least.
them days of Middlesbrough, Blackburn, Bolton,
Oh,
Yo.
Wigan.
Wigan as well. Yo, I'll never forget when Wigan beat City. Yeah, in the what was it?
In the cup
Was it FA
final.
Cup? No, was it FA Cup final?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, don't worry, man.
After they got
Jan always
relegated.
goes on that one.
Do you know what?
Huh?
That was the worst game of football I've ever seen from Man City. And trust me, like I've seen us when we were shit. Because the thing is, when we were shit, we used to turn up and try, and we just weren't good enough. That game, we didn't even turn up. That was terrible. And what pissed me off the most about that was Pantilimon kept a clean sheet in every game up to that, right? I think, or something like that. He'd not conceded many goals, right? Got to the final. Joe Hart wanted to spark up himself to get into the squad. I should play, blah, blah, blah. So Mancini, like a dickhead, decided to play him, and they had one shot, one goal, one shot on target, one goal, and it was just over Joe
He went
Hart.
over him, yeah, I remember, innit?
And-
Literally.
Yeah, it was when he flicked it, didn't he?
Pantilimon is 6'7". So that doesn't happen with Pantilimon. I was so vexed when I saw Joe Hart was starting, because I'm not the biggest fan of Joe Hart, and I've never been. But that game, I was like, why would you let someone that hasn't put a foot wrong in the competition, why would you drop him for the final? You know, it's not like we're playing like Barcelona, it's a Champions League final or something. Like, it's literally the League Cup against Wigan. Why, if he can knock out Chelsea, if we can knock out Chelsea, I think it was, to get there, you know, why can't he play in the final? It just made no sense to me. And yeah.
Didn't Pantilimon go Sunderland after that, or was it Stoke?
Who?
Pantilimon. Didn't he go Sunderland or Stoke after that?
Where did he go? I can't remember. Yeah, I think it was Sunderland.
I know it was one of them red teams, them dead football teams still.
Yeah, like I felt so for him because I thought that he deserved to play in that game.
And I think he then saved. I think he saved 2 penalties, or was it 1 penalty against us? I think it was the FA Cup. I think it was under
He was killing it.
League Cup under Van Gaal. I think it was or FA Cup, one of the two. I think it was. I
like Pantilimon. I like that guy. He wasn't the best. I remember he did play in that game where Man United beat us, and it was like 3-0 up early on or something like that. I think he played in that game, but yeah, he was all right. He was all right.
But you know what? Yeah, I was saying that's the things with goalkeeper. I was saying I don't know whose stream I was saying it on, but I was like, you see the thing with me and goalkeepers, yeah. I don't think you need a worldie of a goalkeeper. I think if you're back four, it depends to the degree. You need a competent goalkeeper in it.
Yeah.
But if your back line is solid, you don't need to have like an amazing goalkeeper in. Like for example, Henderson. Yeah, even though it is Sheffield United, I think the reason why Henderson looked so good last season and the season before Sheffield United is because defensively they were on point. They were proper on point, innit?
No, but still, you need a goalkeeper that's at least able to keep his concentration. That's the issue.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like,
they're competent. Yeah.
No, but goalkeepers that are competent don't have concentration. They don't have concentration. My English is going. My English is destroyed. They don't have the concentration levels that you want. Yeah, shut up.
That's what I think it was Casillas or something like that. Some goalkeeper came out and said that what makes a good goalkeeper is not just about the shot stopping and stuff like that. It is keeping concentration in the games where your team aren't troubled. Because I remember when we had Joe Hart. Joe Hart was an absolutely fantastic keeper when we were under pressure. Some of his performances in the Champions League, where I think we had Barcelona, he was the best player on the pitch when we played Barcelona because he was just stopping everything. The game.
No, do you know what it is? Yeah, with him, I can't even lie.
Ball,
Mm.
he would not make sense. So like even like QPR, if you look at that QPR game, that game was the most one-sided game of football I've ever seen. Like Man City scored the whole game pretty much in QPR's half, attacking. Joe Hart probably only had 2 saves to make in that game. He didn't make any. Like, I don't know the complete stats, but it's things like that. That's the difference. Whereas, like, goalkeepers that have, I don't know, you have 2 shots against them and they save 1. That might win you that game. In a tight game, it might win it. And I think the concentration that's what the best goalkeepers say. It's about the concentration and being able to keep it for when you're doing well, going forward and stuff like that. So I don't know.
But yeah, man.
I mean, I've seen some shit goalkeepers at my club. I'll say that.
Yeah, we don't need to talk about
you.
You seen some
I've seen mine.
I've seen mine. I'm down. What?
Do
you know what it was for me?
Champions League final. So,
bro, that against Bell, blood. Man pushed the ball. Was it
Karius?
Man pushed the ball into his own net. I don't know how.
Bro, he did it twice. He threw it out to Benzema and it went in. Then
that Benzema one. That Benzema one was the funniest.
The worst. That's the worst mistake I've ever seen.
I can't remember the Benzema one too, but
so remember,
he couldn't roll the ball out.
He got the ball to roll it out.
Benzema stuck his leg out.
And he just rolled into the corner.
I need to watch.
You'll remember it when you see it. You'll remember
it's the Bell one that's in my head. It's when Bell and
oh my God.
Man went. I don't know what he did. Man just pushed it into the net, bro. I was too funny.
To be fair, like the way your fans treated him was a bit unfair.
Oh yeah. It shouldn't get like personal or anything like that. But like, he needed to go in it. He needed to go in it after that. But yeah,
mate. And then the keeper, and then who came after him?
No, we brought Alisson after that.
Alisson was after him. Before was
Mignolet.
Yeah, you brought Mignolet was bad, and then you went to go and
Karius was worse, man.
Yeah, Alisson, yeah. But just to wrap it up, still, football wise, Champions League, Man City, you lot are probably gonna do your thing. Liverpool through. Yeah. We've got freaking AC Milan. Let's not even talk about that. We've already covered that. Anyways, God willing, we'll get to the. It's not, Bob. It's round 32 at the moment, isn't it? So it's not.
No, it's last 16. Wow. It's last 16.
Imagine getting.
Yeah, you're right. Sorry, right.
It's last 16. Oh yeah. It was also that was 32, isn't it? Okay, cool. So we have to let's try to get to the quarter still. Do you know what I mean? So we'll be back on the weekend. Who we got on the weekend? I think United have Wolves. I'm sure we do. No. We got
it's cup games, isn't it?
Yeah. I think there's like 3 or 4 Premier League games, but that's it.
Oh yeah, because there's quite a few games in hand, isn't it?
Yeah, so I think Tottenham. I think Villa are playing. Tottenham are playing. I think if they're playing together.
West Ham as well, isn't it? West Ham playing. They should be playing.
I think West Ham playing Arsenal. That'd be a good game.
Yeah.
That would be a good game. Yeah.
And Villa are playing Tottenham.
Is it? Oh.
Yeah. 2 good games, man.
So it's Villa versus Tottenham. Okay.
Yeah. I'm so glad Liverpool are playing this week.
Postponed game, isn't it?
Yes. So all right. So on Friday, in terms of Premier League, Friday you got Fulham Leeds.
Yeah.
And then Saturday, 1 second, you got Brighton Newcastle. Come on, man, you're taking the mick.
You know what? Yeah, do you know what?
Guy Graham Potter. Graham Potter is the most underrated manager in the Premier League.
He's underrated, but still, it's not like.
Nah, guy's a quality. I love him. He's he's got
them playing saucy football, and like I think with better players, they'll be in a better position, innit?
You just can't take the chances.
Yeah, it's not. It's not one of them things. Maybe it's more like a mentality thing, but I wouldn't actually.
They've been unlucky in loads of games when I've watched them, man.
Teams, man. They were unlucky against us. They should have beat us. They hit the.
They should have beaten us. Well, they did beat us, but they should have beaten us at their place.
Yeah,
as well.
We had to beat them from a penalty after full time.
After the whistle, after full time. I mean? Yeah, you got 3 points to throw in the game, innit?
Huh?
It was a penalty though, so it is what it is.
It was a penalty, but I'm just saying, like,
Yeah.
oh, they peppered us, you know.
They did.
Us.
Yeah, they hit the post like 5 times that game.
Bro,
I remember that game.
Mate, my heart.
But yeah, that game with Newcastle was 16th versus 17th. So I can't lie to you.
Newcastle 17th, innit?
Yeah, and Brighton
that's the
16th.
relegation battle.
Yeah.
Oh,
Damn.
So that might actually be an interesting one because
Yeah,
Steve
and
Bruce
then-
has to
Well,
get
to
the
be fair,
3
like-
points.
Like West Brom, Fulham are already, West Brom, Sheffield United. Sorry, Sam Allardyce is going down. I actually can't believe that.
I
Like,
know
he's
for
actually
the
going down. This season's
first
weird.
time, innit?
First
He's
time,
never
yeah.
gone
Get
First
him
time.
out of here. Get him out. Get him out of here. Don't want him here no more.
Yeah, I think he made a mistake going to West Brom because it's like
Yeah.
I get Bilic got them playing some very nice football, but then even if you just look at their players, like it's like
Yeah.
nah, man, there's nothing really about them. How is man like what's his name? How's man like Gibbs still playing for them? I don't understand. I do not
Kieran
understand.
Gibbs.
Yeah, how is he still at that football club? Like, do you know what I mean? Who else have they got there? They've got that Don though from West Ham, innit? He looks okay, and they've got
Oh,
Pereira.
Dean Garner.
Yeah,
They
Digano.
got Pereira. He's a good
Pereira,
player.
he
He's a
looks
good
decent.
player.
That's about it.
And they've got that guy who Aaron calls B-Tech Mane, haven't they?
Yeah, that's what I
He's
said.
an Aaron calling B-Tech, the striker. B-Tech
who's that?
Mane. He's a striker. I forgot his name. But Aaron calls him B-Tech Mane.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know their players like that too tough, to be fair.
Yeah.
But yeah, man.
Their keeper's good. They got a good keeper. Sam Johnston.
Abdi, this hasn't been. This is the first time it's been the City show in a while. It's been the United show like the past 3 weeks.
Yeah, do you know what it is? I'm just tired of Manchester United now, man. Like, someone was asking me, like, are you bothered about Ole getting a contract? I'm just like, I don't care anymore, man. Are you bothered about Darren Fletcher? I'm like, I don't care. Like,
That's how I felt about Liverpool for the last 2 months, isn't it? Like,
yeah, I just don't care. I'm gonna obviously support the team forever. Do you know what I mean? But I don't mean I have to support the manager. You know, it's like do you know what's it's been relieving for me is not having to talk about them. Like I feel like I've not been on any live stream for like 2 weeks, and it's been refreshing. You know what I mean? Just to go about my normal life, go to work, come home, make some dinner, do some exercise. You know, watch a movie. Not have to think about Manchester United and thing. But yeah, man, is what it is. This has been the friend.
Big up Ryan Madden in the comments as well. Yeah. No, I don't bully Jan. Jan bullies me, innit? Like,
Well, that's what he said. He's saying that I bully you, which isn't true.
No, is it? Ryan's bully. Yeah, that's true. Right. Jan probably bullies me.
I don't bully anyone, honestly.
Me and Flawless are just like end up crying, innit?
Jan does some. I can't lie.
The bullying things. Yeah.
Do you know what? Yeah, it's the thing with Yannicka. Yeah, is if you get her on her wrong side, yeah, that's it. That's it.
That's true. That's true.
That's it.
A Jamaican.
You know what she said to me, Manny? You know what she said to me a couple of weeks back? She said, "You're not even my favorite Ryan."
It was a joke, and he took it seriously.
Wow.
And then I said, "No." And then I said, "You're not my favorite City fan," and you started basically crying.
No, don't cry me.
All right, yeah, not crying, but like you weren't happy in it. Like,
but big up you though. You know more than one City fan. I know 2.
I just talk about Rose, to be honest.
I know Dupe. He's always in the comments.
Yeah, I know 2 now.
Yeah,
only 2.
But yeah, man. Let's wrap it up, man. That's been the Friend and Foe show. If you man just want to shout your socials, quick thing, and then boom boom, we call it a day. And I need to go eat some dinner. I'm hungry.
Ghanaian jollof, yeah?
Yeah, I'm hungry, man.
We don't do none of that here. You want to feed me poison? Have you man seen that? You know the A-Dot thing? You remember the A-Dot thing from back in the day?
Oh, yeah, of course, in Nigeria, cussing out Ghanaian jollof. No, of course you got to do that.
Yannicka, have you seen it? A-Dot? The whole Ghanaian thing. Ryan and Yan, I'll send it to you, lot, innit? I'll send it to you.
Yeah, send it to us, yeah.
About the Ghanaian jollof, innit? And how one Nigerian unfortunately lost his life from eating Nigerian.
Yeah, apparently.
Yeah, man. If you man just want to shout your socials and we wrap it up still, man. It's been a decent one. I wasn't actually going to do this today, but yeah, man.
Yeah, you can find me on Twitter at It's Yan City. Also, I have a YouTube channel, Yan City ENT. But you'll mainly find me on Sarcasm City. So go subscribe to them.
make sure you go check that out. A man like Kojo Funds. What are you telling me, cuz?
I heard that name in ages, bro. Funny enough, he lives like 5 minutes down the road from me.
I swear down.
Yeah, he's a local guy. He's a local guy still.
I'm talking. I'm talking.
Yeah. 3inMidfield podcast on YouTube and 3inMidfield on Twitter, Spotify, SoundCloud, and that podcast.
Man, and yes, our special guest today, second episode in a row.
Mo Salah's biggest fan.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, glad. Oh, why is Daniel not on, man? Me and Daniel would have got into a massive argument in it. Like,
Daniel, no, I can't have that. No, I
can't have that.
Yeah, Ryan's that is I love Salah on Twitter.
Yeah. Don't listen to her, really. Manny, mute a mic,
I told you already.
Mute a mic, please.
Let's do a swap. Dan James, yeah. Dan James and Mo Salah today. Literally.
Nah,
and I was up 10 mil on top.
Ooh. That 10 mil could buy it. Nah, in fairness, like, if I'm being honest, man, like, mate, I'm sorry to Salah for, like, comparing him to Dan James in it, but, like, still means I don't rate him. He's still crap in it, but, like, yeah, Dan James is like, oh my God.
And that's been the end of the show. You can find Ryan on Ryan_K1 on Twitter and Instagram. And respect man like Salah. But yes, people.
You're right, man.
Yeah, he's good. We'll see you soon. We'll see you again. It's been a Friend and Foe show. A Manny Good Vibe. Peace.